Forms 305-682-0052, 305-682-0052.
Now, back to the music.
Listen to us on WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? And who told the ocean you can only come this far? And who showed the moon where to hide till evening? Whose words alone can catch a falling star? Well, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. All of creation testifies this life within me cries. I know my Redeemer lives. Yeah, the very same God.
Yes, indeed, the Redeemer does live. The Redeemer does live. Welcome in, each and every one. You're locked into WIJF 91.7 FM for Lauderdale. Listen to us radio with your host, Nikki Spice, live each and every Thursday for Motivation Moments. Welcome in one and all. Wherever you are right now, don't forget, go ahead, share the love. Let somebody know that something great is about to happen right here on WIJF 91.7 FM for Lauderdale with your host, Nikki Spice. Tune in as the half hour we will be hearing from the amazing Irie AC. That's our guest artist for tonight. And just before Irie AC comes in, we're going to meet the amazing Candice. Okay, Candice Andrews. We're going to meet Candice. This is the Stretch Lady. She's going to give us some information on our upcoming event that she wants you all to support. It's a beautiful, amazing networking experiences for each and everyone in our community. So keep it locked right here on Listen to Us Radio.
I know my Redeemer, He lives to take away my shame, and He lives forever. I'll proclaim that the payment for my sin was the precious life He gave, but now He's alive and there's an empty grave. And I know my Redeemer, He lives. I know my Redeemer lives. Let all creation
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
A friend we have in Jesus.
The radio station I always got on lock. 24/7. Listen to us radio.
Grace to bear. What a to carry. Everything to God and pray. Oh, what peace we are in front of our faith. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry. Oh, yeah. Everything to God and pray. We try and temptation. Where, yeah, that trouble anywhere. We should never, never, never be discouraged. Oh no, take it to the Lord and pray. Can you find a friend so faithful?
Can we find a friend that's so faithful? Of course we can. Of course we can. There's so many awesome, amazing individuals out there that we call friends, sisters, bonus sisters, and also family members. And we are just grateful to have people in our lives. But the most important one is our connection with our higher source, and that is Jesus himself. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So we do have a friend in Jesus. We're going to take Mr. Aaron Neville back to the top with this one as it soothes your soul right here on WIJF. Listen to us radio 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale with your host, Nikki Spice.
A privilege to carry. Everything to God and pray. Oh, what peace we are in front of our faith. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry. Oh, yeah. Everything to God and pray. We try and temptation. Where, yeah, that trouble anywhere. We should never, never, never be discouraged. Oh no, take it to the Lord and pray. Can you find?
Our positive quote at the top of the hour says that optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. We become what we think about. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. If you can dream it, you can do it. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Opportunity doesn't happen, you create them. There are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking.
Okay. Precious Savior, still our refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do your friends despise or forsake you? Take it to the Lord. Take it to the Lord in prayer. It is all.
Coming up in the next 3 minutes, we have the amazing Candice Bailey. She'll be here to tell us about the Woman Who Stretched 2025. This is an amazing event of networking of some powerful women. She'll come in, introduce herself, and let us know about this amazing event. I'll ask her a few questions, a quick mini interview, not a full interview, but coming up at the half an hour, we'll have our guest of the night, who is Irie AC, the reggae artist that you want to start believing in, the one that you want to know about his journey, and he'll tell you all the ins and the outs of the business of music as he has experienced it. You want to keep it locked right here. So guess what, guys? Each and every Tuesday, sorry, me all forget more. Now, imagine them something there. Age is such a beautiful thing. Oh, every Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right here, 7 to 9 p.m., okay? 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Exciting things happening here and listen to us, radio, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, not only do you have me, the amazing Nicky's boys, but, you know, we have some talented, amazing DJs that just really know or forget on a hype and keep on a hype. Did you guys check out Flashback Wednesday yesterday? Did y'all miss Howie? Did you miss all the excitement that the other DJs brought in on a Wednesday? Why would you want to miss a Flashback Wednesday, guys? Don't do it. And today is like a turn up Thursday, you know, but me just turn up with the Lord. So that's okay. Me turn up with the Lord. I'm going to turn up with some nice love music. That is my thing on my program. And I like that. So if you're out there and you're driving right now, I'm going to keep it going because gospel comes in all forms, you know. Gospel comes in some little rap too, you know. And, you know, your girl Nikki Spice, she like them kind of something there. So I'm going to give me that right there now with the ambassadors, okay? And I don't call Chris and Ted Chris, hey, who that on the radio? Because he knows I only want Nikki Spice. You know me by name, you know me by face, you know me by fame. So get with it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. But each and every Thursday, I'm absolutely raw here in the studio. And joining me next week, we're going to have the amazing Ras O'Neilly, okay? So you want to be there just for all of this excitement. You don't want to miss it, okay? You absolutely don't want to miss it. So let me run that ambassador for y'all right now, right here on Listen to Us Radio.
Amber, give me that fire, back. Give me that flame, give me that, give me that. Absolutely, you can give me that. If it's mine, if it's good for me, I want it all. Give me that Bible. Give me that mic, I'll drop Jesus in it, wait so we can make a disciple. Can't surpass Christ, there's no taking his title. A passion for Christ, I'll have you praying for revival. Give me my city, yeah, give me that. Less fish, gospel of peace, yeah, you can give me that. Fresh kicks, give me that.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Used to want to run with dudes who want to hunt to turn our ones into hundreds. Used to want the blunt to be blunt. I wanted trees just to alter my mind. Now I find I'm wanting Jesus. Used to want to roll mad deep with a street clip. Want to hold the heat on the low like a secret. God's spirit penetrated my soul on the sneak tip. Took control, now I'm in the soul like a leaflet. Give me that fire, give me
Give me that ring. Give me that freedom. You can have the chains. Give me that God. You can give me all things. I know you got riches. I know you got ice. Your life is a big party. You're partying all night. You don't mind not knowing Christ in your mind. That's all right. You might not get this now, but you're kind of a soul type. You keep with the trends. Cool's your middle name. On your pants, you got a chain that droops like Lil Wayne. You're tattooed in a Benz. Maybe you're in a range. Ladies, you driving crazy. Nothing's crazier than your frame. This is a shame. It's the age and I'm game.
On the screen, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the fabulous darling, the author, the entrepreneur, the woman of networking. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Candace Bailey is here to tell us about the amazing Stretch the Woman of 2025. Hi, Candace, welcome in. Can you hear me? Can I hear you? Let's see.
Yes, I can hear you. Hey, Nikki.
All right,
You can hear me?
my engineer. My engineer, check in. My engineer, check in. I'm not hearing my guest, sir.
Hi.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome. It's nothing that I did. I don't think I did. The volume is up.
All right. You can hear me now?
No, I don't hear you. You're on mute? Your mic is on mute?
Yeah, it's on.
No, mess up my show. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Producer. If you're out there and you're tuned in, can you fix my amazing guest? We can't hear her. At all. All right, Candice, give us a few. We're gonna get it right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're locked in right now. We are about to speak to Miss Candace Bailey in regards to her beautiful event coming out, Woman Who Stretch in 2025. Okay? Keep it locked right here. Keep it locked.
Give me that fresh wind, give me that rain, give me that freedom, you can have the chains. Give me that God, you can give me all things. Yeah. This is just to let cats know. Don't focus on what you can't have. Get all you can have. Give me that fire. We call that freedom. That's enjoying God and his people in his world on his terms. Give me all things. Shout out to Pastor E. Give me that. Yeah. Give me that freedom. Give me that. Give me that. I want it all. I want it all. Give me that.
That's right. We want it all. Guys, do you believe it? It is actually November already. November. Speak again. Let me see if I get you.
Hey, Nikki. How are you?
Still
You
no
can hear
sound.
me?
It
You
is
can hear
November,
me?
guys. Believe it or not. You have less than 45 days to get it right. Whatever the it is that you are trying to accomplish out of the 200 and something day that's already passed, you all have to catch up now. It's not time to be mustard about it. You're going to have to catch up.
Testing. One,
Do you
two,
mind drop
three.
for me and come back again? We're going to drop you
All right.
and come back in.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked. We're going to get it right. Keep it locked. Keep it locked, ladies and gentlemen. Please say that's it now. Go ahead. Now you're frozen. Hey, technical difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're riding in your cars, it's
Hi.
WIJF
You can hear me now?
91.7. I don't get it. It worked just fine. I don't get this.
Should I try another device?
It's not on that end. Oh my. I think we're gonna have to transfer our interview to telephone. We wanted to see your beautiful face while you spoke.
I could stay here.
I can't tell you what else is
and on
happening,
the
but I know
phone.
somebody's back there doing the thing. Yes, darling.
I can stay
Darling,
here and
darling.
on the phone
Yes.
too.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep the music moving. We're gonna keep the music moving.
The ambassador and the tonic. Feel this harmonic. Yeah, if you can grasp this, you can live in fullness. In between your birthday and your death date, with the dashes in your casket or your fancy gray brick, can be the hot spot where the cherubim sit. Till the farmer says, roll back the stone, bring it to the throne. Yeah, cause where he laid his heart is his home. Check the millions, higher than Killions. What I love Jones, they took the breathe on these dry bones. Could you imagine what's gonna happen in this splendor? But never end up when we return to sender. Surrender, be the prerequisite. No visit, familiar, and that's is it. Is all you need is to accept the Savior, the Christ, Emmanuel, Messiah, the flavor. How much more glory flossing can you get? Yeah. You talk about a baller on the set. What? All praise, honor, and glory belong to the God who's strong with authority. He's matchless. This rap is lyrically graphic, cause it's a tactic to speak true so you can grasp it. All praise, honor, and glory belong to the God who's strong with authority. He's matchless. This rap is lyrically graphic, cause it's a tactic to speak true so you can grasp it.
Yeah, Tonic and the ambassador, bringing it hardcore. With everlasting passion, brothers are asking, how you get into heaven? And we ask without bashing. There's a price, but you can't use credit or cash, man. Sin is ice, and your work shoes ain't got no traction. God's not a white or black man, Asian and Latin, he's the invisible captain. Check the word, say the yapping. Historically, when sharing the gospel story, we assuredly would hear him say, Scram, kids, you're boring me. But since then, something's convinced them, because the sin that fenced them. Their sins are crimson, and only Christ can cleanse them. This kid only be the spirit, aka the paraclete, who you only meet in Christ, aka the narrow street. Someone I desperately wanna see, cause I'm a fiend for the rock, and I don't mean Sean Connery. The truth's diesel. So all the earthly minded people, look up so you can see the point like a steeple. All praise,
Honor, and glory belong
on to the
God
God,
who's strong with authority.
he's matchless.
This rap is
Lyrically graphic,
cause it's a tactic
to speak
true
truth,
so you can grasp it.
all praise,
Honor and glory
belong to the
God
God,
who's strong with authority.
he's matchless.
This rap is
Lyrically graphic,
cause it's a tactic
to speak truth,
so you can grasp
is that you? Are you convinced, black? Tell me if you can sense that there's a gap and only Christ can mend that. Tell your friends that. It's sad when you think God's only opposed to bad sin. When all sin is bad, sin next to him, we're all bad men. Word up. It doesn't have to be rape or murder. God's got beef with all sin, like steaks and burgers. This should explain human suffering and pain. Almost checkmate, but wait, we know a name. Christ emerged out of the mist, knowing that all men were born just like Oliver Twist. A bunch of orphans, and the cross can't pay the ways to save the lost men. Awesome. Now you can stop fearing the coffin. If this rocks ya, let nothing stop ya. The papa's got ya. Drop to your knees and then ask him to adopt ya. He'll take you out the muck and mire, tell you that you're going higher. Then he'll light up your life just like a bonfire. All praise,
honor and glory
belong to the
God
God,
who's strong with authority.
he's matchless.
This rap is
Lyrically graphic,
cause it's a tactic
to speak truth
so you can grasp it.
All right, thank you all so much for joining in tonight. Thank you all so much for joining in tonight. We are doing our best, ladies and gentlemen, to get this interview on the way. But for whatever reason, it is not allowing us to connect at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the music moving. We are going to keep the music moving. We're going to keep the music moving. We're going to keep the music moving. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go.
Yo, don't be fooled by her. I know she looks good. She seems to have a lot to offer. But she'll trick you, lead you to destruction, and be out like that. Check it. I used to date a girl named Whirl. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. She was the baddest, the fattest, she was established. And with a universal status, she kept me living lavish. She knew about my sinful habits, she used to feed them. She offered me the fruits of lust, I used to eat them. She took my freedom, warnings came, I wouldn't heed them. And when I mentioned God, she said, "Hell, you don't need them." I second guessed this, but then she pulled out those dresses. Tight fitting ones made by Mercedes and Lexus. Her neck exploded with the fragrance of passion, the aroma of fame, fortune and fashion. Snatching my heart, she romanced me, my plans be love her for life, make her my wife. I can't see breaking up like I can't see me in the
to my ex-girl. I used to date a girl named World. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. But now I got a new best friend. Cause the world will leave you dry and watch you die in the end. I used to date a girl named World. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. But now I got
Talk,
a
let me
new
hear you,
best
Candice.
friend. Cause the world will
Hey,
leave you dry
Nikki.
and watch you
It's
die in
speaking
the
in
end.
the mic. Speak, let me hear.
Hey, hey, hey. You can hear me?
Like a sweater, I gave a letter, secular rap format to better inform her. Miss, I'm on ya, I'm down forever. I remark, dear sweetheart, let me spark the fire. I admire the way you
You
supply
can
a
hear me?
man's desire. The lust of the flesh, you've been your best to the city, so now sex is pushed through the radio and video. Then the lust of the eyes, you make sure guys are good to the girls and girls show more and more thighs. You're wise, you know the pride of life makes us brag. We gas to who we are and what we do and what we have. But tragically, thoughts of loneliness be attacking me. You know how that can be, so you offer me cracking weed, distracting me from reality with pleasure, giving me treasure, letting me indulge without measure. Your hands out, you want
Can
me
you hear
soft in
me?
it,
Can you
trust
hear me?
mastery. Then you'll be mine with no limit, just like Master P. You captured me, I thought you were all I needed until I found the Bible and decided to read it. I never could have thought that you could have any competitors till I sweated the Bible's author and its editor. You fretted her, here of the one that I met at the appointed time. He kept coming after me like a creditor. A date we set it up, and then he showed me his nail prints and the eternal scale, and your riches started paling. Now I know why my girl dissed him, cause the world pissed him off and now he hates the whole world system. I used to date a girl named World. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. But now I got a new best friend, cause the world will leave you dry and watch you die.
Caller, you on the air? Caller, you on the air?
Nailed to a cross. If there was no blood loss, we'd have to pay our own costs. Who can pay for their own sins? Next to God, grown men become little girls with no ends. Daily, my mind gets revamped. And on the Lord, there's more concentration than a camp. God stamps his divine approval on the one that puts God the Son in the forefront. On the usual, fools are bowed down to a dead president. Turn around and say there's no God, despite the evidence. I recommend you prepare for the reckoning and diss the world, cause you know she ain't your friend. I used to date a girl named World. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. But now I got a new best friend, cause the world will leave you dry and watch you die in the end. I used to date a girl named World. Sis was real glamorous, arrayed in diamonds and pearls. But now I got a new best friend, cause the world will leave you dry and watch you die in the end. We ain't going out no more. I met a friend who's got more in store. Jesus the Christ, bring it on encore. Do it again and again, let your agape pour.
Thank y'all so much for keeping it locked right here on Listen to Us Radio 91.7 FM. It's a pleasure having you all tuned in each and every Thursday right here, 7 to 9 p.m. All right, we're just having a few little tweaks that we got to make just to make it more spectacular just for you. So I want to thank you all so much for your patience. All right. Let's see if we can get our first guest in right now. And if the second one is there, we'll welcome you in too. We'll just have both of you right now. Uh-oh. Why is my okay, mouse behave yourself. Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Hallelujah, there is a God.
We don't give up. We don't give up.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hi, everyone. This is the voice that you're hearing and the face that you're seeing is that of is Candace Bailey. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't recall, last year we did the amazing interview where we talked about the article, our amazing book, The Stretch. Tell us all about that. Introduce yourself again. And we also want to welcome Mr. Irie. Irie, he's on time. Yes, he is. Mr. Irie AC, welcome in. We're going to just talk to Candace and then we'll jump right into you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Go ahead, Candace.
Yes, Nikki, it's good to be back again. And I am back with an in-person event. Now, coming off from the book, I've been working with a lot of women based on the stretched out life, this idea of living in total surrender and going over and beyond what we think and we imagine. Um, we sometimes have limits on ourselves based on our mindset and based on past experiences, but we are out here to win, as I like to say. And every woman that passes my part, I encourage them to embrace the stretch. What is that? Understanding that you are built for more, you can produce and create more. And I'm really excited about this event coming up December 7th. And I'm really happy to tell you more about it. It's called Women Who Stretch, and it's a personal and professional development day, a day for women to say, here's what, I'm going to leave everybody else, take a day for myself,
Yeah,
invest in me and my future.
that's what I'm talking about. What am I? That is what I'm talking about. So, what's the date of it again? And do you have your location and venue? Tell us all about information so that they know how to get to you and how does the ticketing and the purchasing and all of that works.
Definitely. So we are live on Eventbrite for tickets. Tickets are $80. It's going to be hosted at the beautiful Colony West Golf Club. It's in Tamarack. You know, it's a really beautiful view. Nikki, you have done some events over there. You know how amazing it
Yes,
is.
amazing
Uh,
indeed.
yeah, lunch will be provided, and definitely you could head over to Eventbrite Women Who Stretch 2025, get your tickets. And we're looking forward to an interesting day because at the event, women will have the opportunity to network, to pitch their ideas for business, and to prepare for 2026 because we know the world is changing and we just need to be prepared.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. So once they get the ticket, they'll have a contact information for you. They can call you. They'll have selected booths in their areas and everything that like that's designated and everything.
Yes, all the information is on Eventbrite. And the three things that we are looking at, because we're doing workshops as well, how to reclaim your voice, because I really believe women need to use their voice, share their stories, advocate for themselves and others. The second workshop is the power and purpose of vulnerability. And then the third session is visibility and engagement with social media for 2026 and beyond. So we're looking forward to engaging, networking, and having a really good time.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, is there an early bird? Can they get it in a little snippety snip? Is there an early bird fee? Lower the price.
Yes. So, in terms of what we're doing right now, for early bird, you need to contact me now, like as of tonight, as of tomorrow, as of before the end of the weekend, because we really, persons, it's going to be a really big event. We are aiming for 200 women, and we want to ensure that we have everybody's plate secure and everybody's seat secure. So you'll have to message me to get that early bird ticket. My number is 954-795-0144, or you can email me at the name of my book, the stretched out life at gmail.com, and I'll be happy to give you some good insights into how you can get into the room and secure your seat.
Wonderful, 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 Candice. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here first on Listen to Us Radio. Woman who's stretching 2025. This is an upcoming event for December 7th, okay? December 7th. If you want the early bird tickets, please contact 954 795
Hmm.
0144. Okay.
You
So
got it.
reach out to Candice and be a part of this. Imagine a room full of 200 phenomenal, you know, feminine energy guys. Come on. What more than that can we want to experience? Are men allowed to come too? Or just women?
No, no man in this one. I'm nudging Nicholas, my husband, to have one for men, you know. But yeah, we just going forward because I truly believe some women are just really afraid, and I'm making it easy. There's no pressure around. There's a safe space. Let's do the work, let's network, and let's get it going.
Guys, I know you want to come and see us, but unfortunately, not this round. Not this round. Okay, Candice, I'll definitely continue to push this amazing event for you. So, guys, do not forget December 7th at the Colony West Golf Club. The early bird tickets are going to be $80 before November 9th. This is the end of this weekend. So, get in touch with Candice and be a part of this network. We're going to have food, fellowship, workshops, and it's a networking party. Okay, ladies? So, united we stand. Okay? United we stand. And, Candice, how you feeling about the hurricanes for Jamaica? How is the church praying on that part? I just want to touch a little bit on that with you.
Yeah, well, Jamaica is one of my first loves. Long before Nicholas came into the picture, and I'm saying to myself, wow, just imagine so many persons are displaced and there's just an air of we have to push through. But then when we see what is happening in front of us, it's really devastating. And our church have been praying. Last night we did a special 1 hour of prayer just for Jamaica. And I really, really, my heart goes out to the family members that are over here and they feel like I need to be in Jamaica doing something. And for
Yeah.
some reason or the other, there's so much different loops and hoops they have to jump through. But I know Jamaica is resilient, little but the Talawa, and
There
I
you
know by God's grace they will build back stronger and better.
There you go.
So,
I totally agree. Totally agree. Thank you
mhm.
so much for joining us and thank you so much for sharing the contents of your events that's coming up. I'll definitely look forward to being there. You saying you
Yes,
want
yes,
me as the
ma'am.
entertainer? Is that what you said?
Listen, I
I'll be
just want
singing.
Nikki to just come
I
and
would
grab a mic
sing.
because all you know, all she needs is a beat and a mic and everything will be all right. And I'm looking forward to amazing adventures with you,
Awesome.
Nikki.
All right. So give us the number again one more time that we can contact you to get.
954-795-0144. Reach out to me, Candace Bailey. And I can't wait to see you in the room because you don't want to miss it and hear everybody talking about it. You need to be there.
Be there. Don't be a square. Candice, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have an amazing one. God bless you.
Thank you, Nikki. God bless you too.
Welcome, my honey. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Candice Bailey telling you about the Women that Stretch for 2025 event. You'll want to be a part of it, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next in the next 4 minutes, we'll hear the voice of our amazing guest for tonight, Mr. Irie. I say.
Ran into you yesterday. Memories rush through my brain. It's starting to hit me. You were not with me. Realize I made a mistake. I thought that I needed some space, but I just let love go to waste. It's so crystal clear now.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
I want it all. This time I want it all. I'm showing you all the cards, giving you all my heart. This time I'll take the chance. This time I'll be a man. I can be all you need. This time it's all on me. I hit the bar every night. I'm looking to score a good time. It's not like I planned it. I left empty-handed. I'm still alone in my mind. Now what would it take to feel right? Can I come see you?
WIJF 91.7 FM.
What can I do now? 'Cause I need you back by my side. This time I want it all. This time I want it all. I'm showing you all the cards, giving you all my heart. This time I'll take the chance. This time I'll be a man. I can be all you need. This time it's all on me. Last time I wasn't sure.
The voice that you're hearing is that of Mr. Irie AC. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the vibrant parish of St. Catherine, Jamaica. Irie AC is a reggae artist whose music resonates with the rhythm of a life, love, and redemption. With a soulful blend of reggae, R&B, soft rock, gospel, and soul, Irie AC delivers a sound that is both uplifting and deeply, deeply personal. Inspired by reggae legends such as Sanchez, Bob Marley, Beres Hammond, and Luciano, Irie AC's artistry is rooted in powerful storytelling and authentic emotion. His journey in music is a reflection of his own life experiences, a testament of second chance, perseverance, and the pursuit of purpose. Irie's smooth vocal, as you hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen, conscious lyrics, and signature positive energy sets him apart as a voice for hope, strength, and transformation. Whether he's singing about love, faith, or life's trials, his music carries a timeless message that transcends all and every borders. Driven by his love for the craft and his desire to inspire, RAC continues to captivate audience, sharing his Jamaican heritage and his heart with the world, one song at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Irie. AC in the building. Irie, what's a guan? How are you, my dear friend? Welcome.
Man,
Welcome.
blessings, blessings. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Loud and
Oh
clear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, 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 good. Blessings, everyone. Greetings, all the listeners. It's a pleasure to be here. Appreciate you having me as your guest tonight.
Yeah, man. I see you on the TikTok streets doing your thing, and I say, yes, the world have to know about you on this side.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
This side in my little world, because I know your big world already know you know. I know your big world already know you. But we want to know a little bit of the ins and out. How did you begin and why did you choose music or did music choose you?
Well, the second part, definitely music did choose me, and it's one of those things where, you run and you still have to end up right back to where your destiny is. So, it's definitely been a calling. It's been a gift since, I was young and realized that I had an act for performing and getting in front of people and making people happy. So I just never had the opportunities back then to take it to the full levels to where it is right now.
Wonderful, wonderful. You remember, can you recall your first experience on stage? Was there fright or excitement? How was that for you?
It's always exciting and there is always fright. But even to today, like, very, I've been performing many places, but the first song, it's always the first song. After I do the first song, I'm good to go. But once I get on stage for that first song, yeah, but you just gotta get them butterflies flying in formation, we like to say. It
Isn't
could be,
that
but
something? After
yeah.
years of performing, there's come the occasion when you still have that little jitters
Oh yeah. Oh
still
yeah.
lies there. I think
Yeah.
that stands that makes for, you still have to push through those minor barriers, those minor barriers. So I was listening to a few of your songs and I like them all. I like them all. You sound like let me tell you what you sound like the the love doctor of the rest.
Uh-oh.
You sound like the love doctor. I listen to the lyrics and stuff. So let's talk a little bit about second chance. I'm gonna play it in a minute here. I'm gonna play
Okay.
it. And I know you say in your bio it says it comes from life experiences. So we don't get a second chance
Oh
or
wow.
we wanted the second chance. You can say
So
hypothetically speaking.
you know, again, it's in my own personal life, and I'm not gonna go into too much of details, but sometimes when you're trying to find yourself and thinking that life is one thing, and then you realize that it's something else, and that sometimes what you're always searching for you already have, but you didn't realize type of thing, you know. So without going into too much details.
So me I talk about love doctor. Right there. I knew I
Yeah,
wasn't wrong. I knew I wasn't wrong.
yeah.
I knew it was wrong. So from life experiences of the trials and the ups and down, I only got a few of the songs, but I still checked out, and I want to say great palette of work, great palette of work. Do you feel like the industry has accepted Irie AC into the rotation of good music so far?
I think it's a situation of, if they don't wanna create this space, you create their own space for yourself with me. And it's like, if the guy that sing Lose Control. You know that artist that sings Lose Control?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, why don't I remember his name? It
Teddy
was
Swift.
Teddy Sims,
Mm.
Swims.
Swims. Mhm.
But no one knew who Teddy Swims was until he did Lose Control, and then you start diving and you realize that this guy had been an artist doing a great body of work, an
Mhm.
amazing vocalist, just passionate lyrics and stuff like that. Sometimes it just take that one song, the right person, being in the right place, and then it's like, oh, I discovered this guy, but you've already been doing it. So it's
Mhm.
not like really a discovery. They discovering you. It's like a Columbus thing. America existed, the Caribbean, it already existed. It's new to him, but the place was already there. So it's a situation like that for me.
Okay. What do you consider success in this business? What does success
Um,
look like for Irie?
Being able to look back at what it is that where you're coming from and where you are, and still understanding that for me it's not even the tip of the iceberg as far as what it is that I'm about to do. Like, it's gonna be huge, and it's destined. It's already predestined. I'm just walking into my destiny, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
as a youngster and music finding you, you said that some of your influences were Bob Marley, Sanchez, Barry Hammond, and all of the smooth doctors of the Luciano. Do you feel like you've incorporated a bit of their styles or flavor into RAC's method of music?
Yes, yes, yes. A lot of Dennis Brown, a lot of Luciano, a lot of Sanchez. And I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Sanchez yet, but definitely I used to emulate that man growing up as a kid, listening to his music and just trying to sound exactly like how he sounds because I used to, those songs back on the island, you thought that, he wrote those songs, but a lot of them were covers because yeah, exactly. And then you found out that, oh, he didn't really write that song, but you know, that's how you know it. And then when you hear the other version of it, you're like, no, that's not the right version. This version that Sanchez did is the right version. You know what I mean? So it's that type of vibes. And I try to have that same type of flavor to the music because if I take on a song that I want to cover, I want to make certain that I not just do it justice to where the artists already have it, but I want to take it to the next level. So when someone hear it, it's not like, oh man, he did a terrible job on take away from what the artist already put out. I want to be like, oh my God, I love this. Oh, I love this version better. That type of feeling.
Hmm. Speaking of cover songs, is there any kind of intimidation? Because even when I started, and I'm telling somebody said, someone advised me rather, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you had that advice that that's the best way to get out. Have you done a cover song that you feel like could have launched you to some capacity?
All right, so this is a great story. So you know the song "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
Hands
Yes.
down, I already know that I have the best reggae version of that song,
Go
right?
on with the bad self. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, real talk. Like, put it up against any one of them that you've ever heard, and just play Irie AC "Perfect" by Ed Sheeran, and you're gonna be like, okay, now I understand what he's
Send
talking
it to
about.
me real quick. Send it
I
to
I will, I will. Give me a second.
me. Okay. Uh-huh.
So the when that song first came out, this guy in Indonesia, he called himself Reggae Man, right?
Uh-huh.
And he got the song on YouTube up to 1 million plays. And
His version
um,
or yours?
no, my version, but
Okay.
on his channel, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
And my manager was like, "No, tell him to take it down because he's reaping all the benefits off of the song, right?"
very much so.
So, I mean, I know she's probably gonna kill me for saying that now, but hindsight is 2020 and understanding what publicity is. It don't matter whose platform it is on, because you could always point to it, and it's all, and especially now the way how YouTube is, it don't matter who put it out, it's gonna come back to
So
the
you,
original artist. You know what I mean, or the artist that did the song. But back then, she was like, "No, tell him to take it down," and he took it down. But now, even if you look on YouTube, it's still one of my top performing cover songs out there, and I can sing it anywhere, and it still get mad love, mad, like yeah. So that song, to answer the question, should have been. I mean, it got a lot of spins on a lot of stations on the island and
Yes.
around the world. Um, but that song should have already kicked in the door, as far as like the word we like to use at Jamaica, bus.
Yeah,
That
but
song should have kicked in the door a long time ago.
were you in the States when you did that, or back home?
Yes, I was here. I was actually in the States, just exited the military, and then that at the time too, that song was on every radio station when Ed Sheeran, that song was on every radio station. So, um to answer the question that you said before, that someone told you that, doing cover songs was the best way to go. I think yes and no. Yes, because you're singing a song that people already know, and if you do a good job, then like the one that Elaine did with Adele. You
Yes.
remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
How good that did. The one that Jacure did of John Legend, All of Me,
Yes.
on the reggae track, like how good that did. So there's, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So it's definitely a way to get in, so people can know that, oh, he can actually deliver, a vocal, you know.
Yes. I asked you the question if we were here or there, right? Because
Uh-huh.
I tend to think, right? So correct me if I'm incorrect. I
Mm-hmm.
tend to think that when we are in the diaspora and we're trying to convince ourselves that we're reggae artists, because
Yeah.
we're not back in our roots land, we don't get the acceptance. Is that a stigma, or is that something that's realistic? I'm thinking it. Is it real? Yeah.
So knowing what I know now in comparison to back then, it's not really a stigma because our culture is very um tough when it comes to who we say are we go behind, right? But once they're behind you, you're unstoppable. You're like an unstoppable force. So understand that like Jamaica is always going to be the mecca for reggae music. But there's a lot of people that does reggae music that Jamaica has never even heard of. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the folks that's in Hawaii, that whole entire Cali roots reggae movement, a lot of the people that's doing a whole different style of reggae in, in Spanish. I mean, and the list goes on and on. And, for me, a lot of them don't even pay the homage or even have the connection to Jamaica like, you and I, or, people who were born on the island. You get what
Correct.
I'm saying? But then you can say the same thing for Shaggy, because when I remember when Shaggy first came out, he didn't get that. When I was on the island and we heard Shaggy, we singing as American artist that in our sing real reggae or in our sing real dancehall.
Uh-huh.
So the acceptance for Shaggy wasn't there. The same thing for Sean Paul. But they do the biggest numbers
Right. Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the genre. You know what I mean? So, and then I forgot his name. I don't know why I'm bad with names today, but there's another artist that he break out of New York. Um, oh my God, it will come to me. Yeah,
Okay.
but so to answer the question, having doing it in Jamaica, everyone who's into reggae look at Jamaica as the mecca, and see what they're doing in Jamaica. But now with this, the use of social media, there is no borders anymore, and the artist has to realize that. And like same thing in the space of TikTok. I mean, in right now, in the space of a month, I've really only been on TikTok going live in about less than 2 months,
Nice.
and my following skyrocketed, and I'm in rooms of people all over the world. I'm singing in front of people, Italians, Indonesians, African. They already know my name, and they
Mm.
see you know the same, the vibe,
Yes,
vibe.
yes, yes, indeed.
And it's you pull up and they're like, oh, Irie AC, Bob Marley. They see the dreads, oh yeah. And it's, what I mean, instant acceptance. And then when you can deliver on top of the image, oh my God, it's amazing. So yeah.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and you wanted to start music, you're thinking you want to do reggae, and you don't think because you're in the diaspora you won't be accepted, do it, okay?
Yeah.
There's platforms and people, your audience is definitely going to be accepting. So, speaking of audience and growth, what inspired you to start to come on to TikTok? Who said, go there, you'll get a good thing? Who
I
pushed
hope
you?
he's listening right now. My brother, he actually lives in West Palm, right?
Yes.
So he always tell me, because I mean, I was like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you know, Twitter when it was Twitter, not X right now, but those were the spaces that I would frequent. And I invested a lot of time and effort on Instagram because when Instagram first started out, and of course, Facebook was the original.
Yes.
Um, and of course, Reverb. I don't know if you remember Reverb Nation as well.
Never been there.
Oh, okay. That was another one where it was kind of pretty cool. Like if you are an upcoming artist, that's the place you need to be at.
Okay.
In any case, so Instagram was my thing, was my place, was my comfort zone. And he told me, hey man, you got to come over to TikTok. But when I go to TikTok, I not just see people dancing, young kids dancing
Right.
back when
Right.
it first launched.
Yes.
And then this reiteration of it, it's like, oh, adults and people and business and ideas and creatives and from everywhere. And I'm like, oh my God, this is literally where you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, then when I got on and then, I'm starting to search and see if what I do, if a lot of people are doing that. And there's not a lot of people. Like there's a lot of spaces I'm the only person doing it, as
Mm-hmm.
you probably already know from what you do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there's so much room for growth, and I think right now it's in the infancy stage, the genesis of it, to where they haven't even seen the levels of where it's gonna go. And the people, and I'm realizing that a lot of the other artists who's been established are now trying to come over, onto the app.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. I'd say the same thing for Instagram. Instagram is where I started, and I'm like, they weren't very inviting or accepting.
right.
And of
Yes.
course, that rule that they have with their cover song that they cut off your.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I hope TikTok never transfers into that
No.
nonsense because
No.
that would just mess up our thing, what we have to do.
Oh yeah. And YouTube was the one that was giving you, initially that space where you could, do the songs and
Yes.
and share the revenue back then.
Absolutely amazing. So, all right, so we're gonna give it a second chance a play right now, and then you can tell us all about it coming up after this break, okay? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Irie AC with Second Chance.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
And everything's turning gray. All I made was one mistake. How much more will I have to pay? Why can't you think it over? Why can't you forget about the past? When love makes a sound, baby, a heart needs a second chance. Don't put me down, baby. Can't you see I love you? And since you've been gone, I've been in a trance. This heart needs a second chance. Don't say it's over, I just can't say goodbye. No.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Minibar. Fort Lauderdale Minibar Liquor and Wine. Minibar Liquor Store offering a great selection of wine, beer, craft beverages, snacks, and more. Minibar. 1930 East Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale.
If you have an Amazon Alexa enabled device in your home or at work, ask her to enable the Listen to Us radio skill so you can get news, reviews, and entertainment all day and all night.
Now, back to the music.
Listen to us on WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Chance. Don't say it's over, I just can't say goodbye. No, so this is love. I'm standing in the pouring rain. I fooled on you, and it never meant to fade. And I know I ain't got no right to ask you to sympathize. Why can't you think it over? Why can't you forget about the past? When love makes a sound, baby, my heart needs a second chance. Don't put me down, baby. Can't you see I love you? Since you've been gone now.
Thank you for tuning in back to Motivation Moment with your host Nikki Spice. We are here holding our reason with Irie AC. So if you've missed any of it, of course this recording does get replayed at any given time throughout the day. So don't forget you can download the app, which is listentousradio.com. And if you are in the Fort Lauderdale area, it is 91.7 WIJF FM, okay, Fort Lauderdale. So you don't want to miss it. So Irie AC, welcome back. We are now connecting to our love hour, and this song just comes in so perfectly because somebody just texted me, and I'm not even lying. Somebody texted me and said, "I'm married," so we're not. I had a guest on here. She said, you are asked the question, but it's not me asking the question. Let me unmute her real quick. It's not me. It's not. People just, why are you like this, my listeners? They're just so nosy. Welcome back, RAC. So
Yeah, man.
inquiring listeners wants to know, you don't have to tell us your love life or none of these things. It's just a general question they're asking.
It's just a general question.
Mhm.
Well, you're gonna have to DM me.
listener listener out there, you're going to have to DM him. So go and
Yeah.
find him on all musical platforms, whether it's
Yep.
Instagram, TikTok,
I'm on all of them.
YouTube, all of them. Go and find him. So give us a brief update of all your handles and where can they find you. The interview
So
is
I
not done yet. I just want them to know where to find you right
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I make it very easy across all the platform because you have to kind of keep the same. So it's definitely just Irie AC on all the platform, and the easiest way to do it, if you put it in Google or Chat GPT or anything and do Irie AC, it will literally bring up everything, all of my socials, all of the streaming platform, everything is there.
Wonderful. When it comes to second chances, do you believe that relationships, people deserving of second chances, especially when they cheat or do something that's detrimental to another person's feelings or emotions?
Yes, because we're humans.
Oh,
And we have different stages of what today you are yesterday, you don't you are tomorrow, you understand what I'm saying. So you have to have gone through some things, but with that you have to show growth, if that makes sense.
growth
you
in
know
terms of what you're saying
I
is
well you're not doing the same thing over and over again.
so change in behavior.
Exactly.
Okay. So change in behavior. Change in
Yes.
behavior cannot give you second chances, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening right now, change in your behavior. There's no way you can repeat the same thing continuously and expect the person to forgive you.
No, absolutely not.
So in your lyrics in your song, right?
Hmm.
Were you the one who wrote this?
No, 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 no. I wish I would have loved to have written this song. So let me tell you the history about this song. So this song was a rock song, and it was originally done by a group. So it's actually a cover song. It's originally done by a group called 38 Special, right? Then the first time that I heard Dennis Brown sang it over. Or yes, Dennis Brown covered this song, and you should listen to his version. You're gonna love it. And then when I heard it, I was like, I need to, modernize it on a more modern reggae track to make it more, suitable for the new air. But again, like I said, if you're a singer songwriter, you're gonna love, because I love the one from 38 Special, and I still love the one from Dennis Brown, and I love the twist that I put on it as well. So yeah,
Right.
definitely.
For me, I never knew the song.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
yes,
We've
it's
You
Your
get introduced to a lot of songs, because I was actually talking to another interviewer in England, and he was saying a lot of the songs that he thought was done by Jamaican artists were cover songs, but he got introduced to them from the Jamaican artists, via the covers, yeah, the reggae covers, yes,
Wow, 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 wow. Nice, nice,
yeah.
nice, 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 nice. So, tell me this. What's your writing format? How do you get into writing?
So for me, um, you can't force the process, because if you force the process, it's gonna be very, very generic. And I feel like us as artists, our responsibility is to be you're really documenting your era, your period, your time when you're on the planet. You get what I'm saying? So you're writing, they say art imitates life, so you're literally documenting, because I've got songs about during the COVID era, and I'm singing about what happened then. So the different stages of your life and what you're seeing, is what it's our responsibility to document that as artists. You know what I mean? So future generations could listen. You could listen to a song in the '60s or the '70s and know exactly what was going on back then. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
listen to a Beatles song, you're like, oh, that was what was going on back then. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes, yes.
that's what I that influences my writing style. But the inspiration normally comes. I could hear a word, I could hear like a melody, because I write songs to just hearing the rhythm. Like if I get a rhythm, I could write a song to it. Or I'll already have songs written and I've already heard the melody in my head. I'll go to a producer, and I might not be able to play, the various instrument, but I can tell them, okay, play this there, put that there. I want to hear this type of sound, because that's how it comes to me, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. It absolutely.
How about you?
It's the same. If I hear a
Yeah.
song and they're like, "Oh wow, that's what I was thinking about," the producer would say, "Okay, that's what I was thinking about on it." If it sounds like love, if it sounds like rock, if it sounds happy, if it sounds sad, those kind of things. The music really does. When you
Yes.
hear that first melody and you get I got a song immediately.
Yes.
Some of them not the dry. I mean, I get nothing from it. So
Nothing. Yeah.
so after like, no, that one doesn't work. So I have a producer that I work with, right? Whenever I don't respond to him, he knows that it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me anything. It doesn't feed to my soul to create. So
Yes.
therefore I don't if he says, "Oh, you didn't like that one," they say, "You know already." When I don't respond, but when I send back an immediate hook to him or something,
Yes.
it's work time. We know that's the beat that comes to me, and that's the one that speaks. So we just jump right on it. We just jump right on it. Nowadays, Irie, them have one little something called AI. You see, we're taking away our some people create level of creativity when it comes to songwriting. How do you feel about this, and how can we stop it? I'm just kidding.
Okay. So that is a very interesting question. And I think our generation is the one that actually has been through, when computers came out, television went from, black and white or no television to black and white to color to computer to iPhones, cordless phones, the plug-in phones in the wall. So we've seen the different levels of technology to where it is right now, like, in a short space of time, because once they invented the internet and stuff like that, a lot of things was like, super fast forward, and things that they could do at this speed is now, and now AI is taking it to the next level. So initially I was like concerned, but then I realized, like, you just have to embrace it, because it's just like all the other technology that came, but you don't want to be left behind. So before I didn't want to do anything, but like now you can create images, your flyers are so many different things that complement your art. But as far as I think there's gonna be AI music. It's just probably the wave of the future. It's like a lot of the sounds that's out right now, like even with the trap reggae and the trap dancehall, and it's their era, So it's just that what we do is still gonna. There's still always gonna be a place for that, but there's also gonna be a place for the new era, because they're not gonna know about the stuff that we grew up on, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I heard, I heard that they signed an AI artist.
Yeah.
They signed now.
Who's getting the money?
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. So they're getting off of not capitalizing. They get to save their capital. You know,
Yeah.
I went in. There's an app. I think it's called. I won't say the name. So,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I said, okay, let me check it out or whatever. You know, I could
Hmm.
put one word on the screen and send it off, and they send me back a whole song.
Yeah.
I mean, send me back a whole song. But then I said, that's taking away from my creativity. So I rather write the song, allow you to give me an idea of the genre that I'm selecting, the style that I want, the pace that I want it in, and then we can talk now. And then I sent it to the producer and said, create something like this. So I believe it does simplify, but it does take away a
Yes.
lot of job opportunities too, where we have our producers now. Sooner or later, we don't need them.
That's it. And it's kind of like, if Kodak knew what that phones, cell phones was gonna be able to be a computer, a camera, all the million things that you could do. I'm pretty sure they would invest in it because nobody is using those. Remember the camera, you take the picture, are the ones you wind and you take the picture and then you go develop the
Oh
film or
yes.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If they knew then that you don't even need that anymore. Nobody develop films, everybody store it on the cloud or wherever we keep it. But so you have to kind of embrace it. However, I still think there's always gonna be a place for, the human touch, because humans still have to have their imprint on it. And I feel like if you let you know the system write a song for you, I believe that it's kind of soulless, if that makes sense. You
Yes.
know what I mean? It would be like a robot that doesn't have a soul. It's made by machine, so it's a machine. It
Right.
doesn't have like the music doesn't have the soul. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
if you and I write it, it has the soul. It has the experience. It has the journey. It's been through some things, and that's what is encompasses in the music.
Absolutely correct. And if people who love music really listen to most of these AI things that are coming out now that people are so happy about it, it's just a bunch of rhyming, gosso, and you
Yes.
rhyme this so to connect this word. And I could add when I'm listening to it, I could already tell you what's coming next, what's the
Yep.
next line
It's
that's going to
predictable. It's predictable.
predictable,
Yeah.
predictable. And I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all not gonna last that long.
But I don't know if you remember, but they used to have like they used to sell like rhyming dictionaries where you would get like synonyms and different words that you could, say you're writing and you get stuck and you want a word that rhymes with what something that you're trying to say, and you would look in the rhyming dictionary and it'd give you a bunch of words and you could pick one or something like that. I just think that AI is just a faster version of that. You know what I mean? But you just again, like I said, for me. I want the song like I'm all about. It took a while for me to even use auto tune because I'm like a singer.
Hmm.
Like not. I rather do a million. To make the melody, create the melody, and
Yes.
the hundred takes and stuff like that to create a melody or a harmony, instead of doing auto tune because that's the era that I came from. You know what I mean? And to me that sounds a lot better than okay, let's just repeat the same thing and the producer just
Going
copy
there.
paste copy paste
Yeah.
copy paste copy paste. It needs to have the mistakes or some of those to make it have that, you know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
I don't know if you can go back over a couple of your songs and you could tell, oh yeah, that part I know I had made a mistake right there, but
Yes, I can.
unless I point it out to you, you're not gonna really know.
True,
you
true,
know
true,
but
true,
that's what makes it real.
true, true, true. How's the family back home during the hurricane and stuff? How's everybody on your end?
So there's no loss of life, and I give thanks for that. Property definitely, but you can replace property. You know what I mean? So we're definitely resilient, like your prior guest said. Jamaica, we've been through. We know the storm is coming. Every year we know it's coming. Live in Florida, it's the same thing. The storm is coming.
Definitely.
It's just
Or
when and how big. It's like you live up north. The snow is coming. It's just
right.
when and how much. So the difference here is they have the resources, but in the islands it's kind of tough, and there's everybody has to really start from scratch because it's when it goes, it's everything that you own. You know what I mean? And that's it. So
Yeah.
that's what makes it sad.
How have you teamed up or partnered with anyone in the recovery?
So, right now for me, it's just immediate family so far. And I'm very leery of some of the organization because I'm a type of person that I want to do the boots on the ground where I want to come to, a person and say, here, and I see that I'm actually helping this person. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Because you feel like sometimes when oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to this organization and then they have all their expenses, and by the time it gets to the person that needs it,
Nothing.
it's not, it's exactly. So for me, I like what a lot of the artists that I see is doing right now, and they're going and they're boots on the ground and they're bringing the stuff themselves and they're physically handing it out. So I feel like that's more personable and that's more, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that I can get on the island over, the next 30 days, hopefully. Hopefully. I was already planning to go for the holidays, but hopefully I can get down there.
You say you're going sooner than later.
Hopefully, yes, yes,
Sooner than
yes,
later. What does the
yes.
future of Irie music? What does your music future looks like? What is in the making? Any albums? Any more singles?
I'm in the middle of it's again, like I said, for me right now, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a Christmas album and I did a lot of Christmas songs. Christmas is literally like my favorite time of the year. I want to be like the Jamaican Mariah Carey,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. Like I just sell all my music during Christmas time and then chill for the rest of the year. That would be a great place to be, right? Like when Christmas comes. Ma-
Indeed.
yeah, Mariah Carey, that one song, everybody knows it, and if it doesn't play, it's not really Christmas. You
I'm
know that
telling
song,
you. Yes.
right? So, yeah, 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 yeah. So, I wanna for the next couple of months, I wanna do a lot of promotion and go heavy on the Christmas stuff, and then in the new year, try to come out with a new song that I got the track. I don't want to say it loud because the producer is the same thing like you. He's like I send the idea to him. He send the track to me. I just
Yes.
haven't put the words together on the track.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I had the melody and I had the chorus, but I don't have the verses yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the next thing. But I think it's gonna be an awesome song. But in the future, yeah, I definitely see myself touring. I want to get in the circuit of doing the reggae festivals and so on and so forth. So whoever's listening, I'm telling you, you better get Irie AC now because the price gonna go up.
Hey,
No,
tomorrow's price won't be the same as today.
it's gonna go up.
Okay,
Get in
listen,
now.
that's
Yeah,
listen up, listen up. This is
yeah.
real talk. Where are you based? Are you in Fort Lauderdale, in Miami?
No,
For
I'm in Tampa. Believe it or not.
you're in Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you get
So
on those shows? I heard, there's so many local shows that I see that,
yeah,
and I've never known how to ever, push myself in there or don't know who to speak to.
Nikki, you just have to you just like I mean, you're an amazing artist. You just gotta go and find out who's putting it on, and just tell them, hey, initially one, this is what I had to stop doing. I'm gonna tell you this one as an artist. A lot of people will put you on their show and tell you, oh, you're gaining exposure and that type of stuff, right? And
Yes.
you'll come on and you'll perform and you do the greatest performance. You still got to buy and get yourself to the location and all of that. I've done a lot of that stuff, right? And then I got to the point where I'm like, if I'm good enough for me to come on your stage and be an opening act or do any of that type of stuff,
Show me
then
the
you
money.
got to pay me for me to come out. And it's not even, you got to understand that we have expensive. Making music is very expensive. And traveling and clothes and all of that stuff, it's expensive. You have expenses, you know what I mean? So you have to compensate artists, and I firmly believe in that.
Right, because their budgets are big.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
But most of the time, they can take away from some of whatever they paying the main artist that will come and do like 5 minutes, and you're gonna be there doing an hour of performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I sure do.
Right, right. You know what I'm talking about.
The opening
So sometimes it's just you telling them like, and I'm gonna tell you what I've done, and any young artist that's listening, if they don't book you, book yourself.
Nice. Say it again.
If they don't book you, book yourself. I've
Mm.
done many events where I have literally sold the tickets, create the tickets, create the event, and sell a lot of tickets for the event. And just remember that all of that proceed is going to go to you, because it's literally the same thing that they're going to do if they book you anyways, and you
Nice.
still have to get come and do promotion and blah blah blah, or you have a song that you know what I mean. And as a cover artist, I can sing any hit song. You know
That
what I mean? And then if you've been to any major shows, you'll realize that even the big artists that the quote unquote they do cover songs too.
they sure do, because they come in to get the crowd out with something familiar and then jump to their stuff. That is absolutely the truth.
I'm gonna tell you, I was in my manager, you know Shabada, right?
Yes, the
Yeah.
actor.
So when he came to South Florida, I lived in Palm Beach at the time, and I opened for him. He did, we did Miami, Fort Lauderdale, couple places in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach, and Naples. So I was the opening, act for all of it because of my manager, right?
Yes.
And I had like less music. I think I only had like one album out at the time and a couple singles. So I didn't really have a catalog.
Correct.
And so going on the stage and singing some songs that people don't know is kind of tough. But the good news is that some of the songs that I did were covers, and they were popular covers, so people were familiar with them. And I remember I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I walked out into the auditorium, and there was thousands of people, and I was like, oh wow. And I was like, you know what I draw for, right? Redemption songs by Bob Marley.
There, that'll roar any crowd.
Listen, man, listen. When I started the song, Nikki, the whole place starts singing, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. It doesn't matter if I sing ABC after that. I had them.
Good, good, good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just understanding the craft. And again, like I said, if they don't book you, book yourself. You can't sit around and wait for, people. And those era is going away anyways, to where, people are gonna sign you to a deal, because everybody understand what that is all about. And there's so much gatekeeper in the industry, like and what they don't understand is that there is enough out here for everybody.
Yes,
Think
indeed.
about it.
Of course.
There's
There is.
so many places that needs entertainers, you know what I mean?
There is. There is.
So
There is. There's absolutely there is. All right, we're gonna play a small bit of your the Christmas song right now.
I don't know if you got the other one. I sent it to your email. I don't know if you got it. Perfect.
I'll check it right now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Irie AC with the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight, 'cause they know Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really knows how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from
1 to 92.
1 to 92. Oh, so it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Oh, yeah. And though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
But. Nice and easy and just chill. That's yeah, man. That you can listen to that all season long.
That's a
All
vibe.
the music, your tone of voice is just crisp. It's just beautiful. All right, so we have a segment right now, Ari,
Yeah.
where you now are gonna listen to just two. I'm just gonna give you two for our time's sake. And I don't want to tell me how them sound. You just give a nice feedback on the musicality of everything and so forth. Okay.
Yeah.
Some and these are I'm gonna say seasoned artists. These are seasoned artists. Okay. So tell me what you think about this one. I don't know if you've heard them or maybe you've heard the names before, but we're just going to put them on the list just there. And afterwards, I'll tell you who they are.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see if you know it. Here we go. Put this side up here. Loading.
When you love somebody
And they love you too. Ain't that a beautiful thing?
Yeah. There's no way. It feels good when you love somebody and you know that somebody loves you back. It feels good when you love somebody and you know that somebody loves you back. Have you ever been in love before and get love back in return? Yeah, for sure. It is such a beautiful feeling. You know, with that person you feel safe and secure. Yeah, it feels good when you love somebody.
All right, the artist on this one is Dilly Chris, and the song is called "Feel Good." So give us our feedback on this one.
I love the hook, and the song is catering to the hook. It's very catchy. And then it has a familiar sound to it. Like, you heard this song before, but it has its own sound as well. So I like it. I like it for sure.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Dilly, if you're out there, so Dilly's an artist. He's been writing music for, I mean, if you ever look him up, oh my gosh, the man have so much song and so much videos and so much.
He has a Sean
It's a lot.
Kingston sound.
Okay,
Like, yeah, like, you're way too beautiful, girl. He has
okay.
that sound.
Nice, nice.
I don't know if it's just on this song. I probably have to listen
Probably
to
this
some
one because
more.
he does a lot of dancehall too.
Okay,
He
okay,
does a
yeah,
lot of
but
dancehall.
no, I like it. I definitely do.
Nice, nice. Let me see if this is the right one. This next one here. Let me see. Yes. All right, here we go.
Let me say
This is our second one.
Say you go sing one down. Let me say samba again. Oh na 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 yeah. Oh na na. Oh na na. Say oh na 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 yeah. Ooh. Every day when I wake, I dey count my blessings. I dey count my blessings. I dey name them one by one. Say we dey hustle every day. We dey pray say make it build. And anybody will say make it no pay fire come their way. Anything I do, blessing, blessing, blessings. Anything I touch, oh blessing, blessing, blessings. Anywhere we go, blessing, blessing. Father Lord, oh Lord have mercy, blessing, blessing, blessings. Where we dey pray for man, I grind, man, I push, man, I hustle every day. That hustle when you see brother, you know easy, easy. push me back, you know go blow. You know what's it? Singing, do re mi fa do. If you hear the bed, you must do yo. Well, I say because the blessings are non-stop. Oh. See my life today, I thank God. Oh. Stamina day, I stand well. Oh. If you dey hustle, my brother, make you plan well. Oh, yeah, come on, yo. Come on, yo, come on, yo. My brother, no be pasa, pasa. Yeah, Oluwa. Shilekun, ayo, oro, ibukun, hola, plenty blessings. Every day when I wake, I dey count my blessings. I dey count my blessings, I dey name them one by one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Pump it, pump it, pump it.
From it, from
Definitely
it.
pump
So
it.
this one is Mr. Sambalistical out of Nigeria. You can
Yes.
find him on TikTok too. He's one a great, wonderful
Oh
friend of
man,
mine, my twinny.
pump it, pump it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, I think we have so much similarity with Nigerians and Jamaicans. Like they're what's the word? They're you know how everywhere we go we have our flag, you
Yes.
know, and we're proud
Yes. Yes.
and we got to let everybody know we're Jamaican.
Trust me,
Same
they are
thing
a
with
proud
Niger.
nation.
They're the same, and I think we got a lot of similarities in that sense.
They
And
are.
the Afrobeat vibe, it's a vibe because it kind of is like almost like a fusion of calypso, and I love it, man. I'm telling you, yes, that one is definitely a hit.
I have one more, just one more, just one more,
Uh oh.
just one more.
Oh, yeah. When love done, you never know. But in effect, it could start to grow. Oh. He get the jet from a love gone cold. Step in the vet, but a heart so bold. Looking left, looking right. Through the crowd he strayed. Didn't know tonight. Love will find the way. Then just so like a light in the dark. She was the dance, ignite the heart. This beautiful baby, energy so correct. Smile on she face, she giving respect. Totally unexpected. So color resurrected. In the red and they connect, yeah. She give him a vibe, he'll never forget. Totally unexpected. New beginning created. From the pain to the pleasure set. So covering love, we will never regret. Copy the air, music sweet and true. She raises us to like deja vu. Whisper soft, darling, no more stress. The night is the night, let's wine and bless. Bass down low, how we start to roll. He feel a fire deep in his soul. From heartbreak ashes, love didn't rise. He see the future right there in she eyes. He got love done, so got to start. He thought he lose, she heal the heart. He thought it's pain, but sweetness reign. Together they wine to the morning red.
Totally unexpected.
All right. Yeah. So the first one was a reggae, the second one was an Afrobeat, and this one was like a soca song, right?
Yeah, indeed,
All
yes.
right. So I love it. I love where he was going with it. I think he could add some more harmonies to it and some more ad libs personally. And I'm not trying to be super picky, but I think that would have make it pop some more. You know what I mean? Like there's some songs that you just gotta let it do or whatever, but you want you know the like how I remember the one from the Afrobeat song, and I could the hook was very catchy.
Yes.
It needed something that was gonna grab my attention because I'd listen to it, but then it's not like a memorable song that I would want to go hear again. You get what I'm saying?
That's the band called Lujo and the Gift
Yeah.
from Trinidad.
Yeah, I think if he you've heard Omi before that. Yeah, have you ever heard when he did cheerleader the first time?
Mm-hmm.
When he did cheerleader the first time, it was a good song. And when they had the horns to it, it was a great song. It became a hit song.
Yes. So just one more, just that missing element. Maybe they put it
That's it.
harmony and some.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Lujo, if you're listening to me now, Yoda,
Yeah.
his name is Yoda. You probably see him
Yes.
floating around the app too. Yoda,
Yes.
if you're listening, that's the recommendation for this amazing, totally unexpected song.
Oh
It is,
yeah.
yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, they have quite a few hits too. I need to get them on here too.
Oh, good,
When they
good.
get some time, we'll get them on here. So I want to thank you so much, so much, so much for your time, IAC. It's been
It's my
amazing.
pleasure.
It's been amazing reasoning with you tonight. Before anyone leaves, I always ask, my artists to just give us a positive message for those that are listening, those that are upcoming artists, and just people in general. What is your message to the world today?
Never give up on your dream. No matter, what other people might think of it, as long as you believe it, you can definitely achieve it.
You got it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And give us your handles again, once again, where everyone can follow you, support your music, and continue to watch your journey.
Absolutely. Irie AC on all of the social media and digital platforms. That's it. IRIE space AC.
And if they wanted to book you, how would they contact as well?
So I have my direct number on all of my social media platforms. So you
So,
can reach me that way.
so
That's the
basically,
best
get
way.
to the social medias and you'll get all
Yes,
the other
absolutely.
contacts.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much again, REAC. Listen to us radio. Say thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you. And what I'm telling, what I'm saying. Let me tell you what I'm saying about you. And then I'm gonna chat 1 second. Let me tell you. I just want to tell you. She says, he sounds very educated. Oh, I think you have an admirer in my cellular. Sorry, thank you so much for coming in once again. We truly appreciate you here. And we're going to leave the audience with this one for you tonight on, we did Second Chance.
Hmm.
And we're going to do this perfect song
Oh,
right.
you did get it.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
I,
thank you so much, Nikki, for having me. And this isn't the end. This is just again, like I said, our path will definitely continue to cross because you're an amazing person.
thank you so much.
On and off. I see the stuff that you do, and I try to follow you as well and pop in. You see me when I pop in.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I
But
do.
yes, you're an amazing person. So continue to share that light with the world. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much. I saw you at an event yesterday.
Yes.
Streaming yesterday. Is
Yeah.
that an open forum? Anybody could come there. What is that? Is that a regular?
It's just a gig. Like I do
Oh,
a couple of different places where I do gigs, and I still gotta be careful because like now the more my time, I'm realizing that my time, like we're even on the apps too. When I pass through, people try to keep me in their room for like an extended period of time, and I have to be careful with my time now.
of course, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you really do. You got to say, okay, I'm here with you just for a little bit. If you see me drop
Yes.
down, thanks for having me. That's it.
Yes.
It
That's it.
works. I used to
Yes.
feel like a prisoner. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, no, no. I'm
Stuck
here
in a
with you.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here with you for 30 minutes and it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. That's it. We just
That's
keep
it.
it moving.
That's it.
It's standard etiquette, guys. For those who
Yeah.
don't know and you're listening to the radio, come on over to TikTok land. We'll get you started.
We get you squared away.
That's right. Here's gentlemen, ladies. Irie AC with perfect.
For me, darling, just
I don't want to miss that first note right there. Mm-mm. I don't want to miss it.
I found the love
Woo!
for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet, who I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. Cause we were kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, but darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine, baby. I'm dancing in the dark
stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secret, to carry love, to carry children of her own. We are still kids, but we're so in love. We're fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. And darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see the future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. I'm barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. You look so perfect. Oh, yeah. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. I'm barefoot on the grass.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
I know that I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect, and I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Woo, 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 woo.
Perfect indeed. Perfect indeed. Irie, that one was amazing. Thank you so much for joining us once again. I will see you.
All
Much
right. See you
thank you so
soon,
much.
Nikki. Thank you.
Have a great night. Woo!
Knocks me off my feet. I finally found the one that makes me feel complete.
It started over coffee. We started out as friends.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the amazing Irie that just graced your ears, your hearts, and your minds right here on the WIJF 91.7 FM for Lauderdale. Listen to Us Radio with your host, Nikki Spice, each and every Thursday right here on Motivation Moments. So all the lovebirds out there, it's time for you to cuddle up, Get your wives and grab your husbands. Let's finally find that someone.
Can I call you sometime? It's all you had to say to take my breath away.
I finally found someone that knocks me off my feet. I finally found the one that makes me feel complete.
It started over coffee. We started out as friends. It's funny how from simple things the best things begin.
This time is different. It's all because of you. It's better than it's ever been, 'cause we can talk it through.
My favorite line was, can I call you sometime? It's all you had to say
To take my breath away. This is it. Oh, I finally found someone to share my life. I finally found the one to be with every night.
'Cause whatever I do,
It's just got to be you.
my life has just begun. I finally found someone. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I get a little bit restless and I dream of something wild. Every now and then I get a little bit helpless and I'm lying like a child in your arms. Every now and then I get a little bit angry and I know I've got to get out and cry. Every now and then I get a little bit.
Just want to say special thank you for our guest that came through tonight right here in Motivation Moments, the amazing Candice Bayless. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the event will be December 7th, and that will be held at the amazing Colony West Golf Club. That will be held at the amazing Colony West Golf Club on December 7th, 2025. Our early bird tickets, which the deadline ends on November 9th. This is a networking, workshops, a pitch opportunity, and interactive question and Q&A, okay? So you can definitely purchase your tickets by Zellen 759-0144. Once again, you can Zelle pay your tickets 954-795-0144, and that's Candice Bayless. The event will feature over 200 beautiful, amazing, strong, powerful women full of confidence in one room. Women who stretch 2025. And don't forget Irie, our amazing reggae artist with the smooth soul and the seductive voice. Great music, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just messing with y'all. Great music. Great music, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can check him out on all platforms. Irie AC on all platforms. TikTok, Instagram, everything. You get his contact there if you want to ever book him. Irie AC, big up and nice, clean self. And thank you so much once again for gracing the platform of Motivation Moments with your host, Nikki Spice. Truly appreciated conversing with you and just reasoning with you for today. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked right here. WIJF 91.7 FM. Listen to us radio in Fort Lauderdale.
Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling.
Listen to us radio. Listening is magnetic.
Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? I believe it's meant to be, darling. I watch you when you are sleeping. You belong with me. Do you feel the same?
never knew such a love could be inside of one.
Truly appreciate your ears and your heart and your minds tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you through the radio airwaves. Yes, it is. And if you have joined me on TikTok or on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitch tonight, I say thank you so much for your presence. Party Zone, thank you so much for tuning in. And all my regular listeners, I say thank you so much. Join me again next week, Thursday, as we get to meet Ras O'Neilly. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right here. And we'll hear some more about that continued event for a woman that stretch in 2025. And don't forget also on November 29, hosted by Shari Beckford, we have a makeup and a motivation event that will be held in the Fort Lauderdale area on November 29th, okay? And yours truly, Nikki Spice, will be one of the guest speakers. So I'd love to see you there. Reach out on compellingcosmetics.com and purchase your tickets. Right now it's only $30. Don't wait. Get your tickets and come to Makeup and Motivation. And yours truly, this amazing sultry voice, Nikki Spice, yeah. I'm one of your guest hosts. I'm guest speakers. I'm just going to pass on a little motivations to you because, that's what we do right here. Motivation moments each and every Thursday right here on Listen to Us Radio. WIJF 91.7 FM for Lauderdale. The Barbados Pre-Independence Day Dinner and Dance will be held this Saturday, November 8th. And yours truly, Nikki Spice, will be the guest artist performing there. You can get your tickets for only $65. Get your tickets right now for $65. You can Zelle 754-581-6198. That is the Barbados Pre-Independence Dinner and Dance. That is being hosted by the Eleanor King Community Outreach. The Eleanor King Community Outreach. And yours truly, Nikki Spice, will be performing this Saturday with DJ Storm. DJ Storms will be on the ones and twos. And that will be held at the Benedict's Banquet Hall. That is 7801 Northwest 5th Street, somewhere here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You want to Zelle 754-581-6198 for your tickets. Thank you so much.
Like a scene from a movie that everybody found myself dreaming in silver and gold.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
We were walking on moonlight, and you pulled me close. Split second, and you disappeared, and then I was all alone. I woke up in tears with you by my side, breath of relief, and I realized. No, we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. 'Cause we'll never know it when we're run out of time.
In the blink of an eye, just a whisper of smoke, you could
lose everything. The truth is you never know. So I'll kiss you longer, babe. Any chance that I get, I'll make the most of the minutes in love with no regrets. Let's take our time to say what we want, use what we got before it's all gone. 'Cause no one can promise tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're staying, I won't take you for granted. 'Cause we'll never know it when we'll run out of time. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose.
I can't fight this feeling any longer, and yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. I tell myself
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Thank you so much for tuning in again tonight with your girl Nikki Spice on Motivation Moments. And you are tuned in to WIJF 91.7 FM for Lauderdale. Listen to us radio. So join me again next Thursday. Once again, as we said, our guest artist will be Ras O'Neilly right here on Motivation Moments. Have an amazing night. Remember, God, Nikki Spice loves you. God loves you the most. And do not forget to love on yourselves. You are important. You are valuable. And don't you ever, ever forget it.
You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale. You are listening to WIJF 91.7 FM, Fort Lauderdale.
Bro, don't touch that dial, bro.
24/7 around